What is up, you guys? How's it going? What is good? Ashley here with Artistry, and for today's Friday favorites video, I am telling you my top 5 favorite face brushes. Yes, last week I did my top 5 favorite eye brushes, so we're continuing on the brush favorites and talking all about face brushes. And just like I did last week, I'm gonna be showing you me using these brushes in action so you can really see why I like these brushes and how they perform and all of that stuff and how they blend and how they work. And of course, just like the rest of my channel, all of these brushes that I'm showing you today are from cruelty-free brands, and these brushes that I'm using and are my favorites are synthetic vegan brushes. So no animals were harmed in the making of these brushes, and I can dig that. If you haven't subscribed to me yet, you're gonna wanna just subscribe real quick because you don't wanna miss stuff. Like on Fridays, I've been doing favorites and it's been fun and we've been hanging out, and aside from that, there's 2 other videos a week, so a total of 3 videos a week that I share with you guys, and I just love you guys and my fam bam. So if you guys wanna see what my top 5 favorite face brushes are and why, then you know what to do, honey. Sit back, hang tight, and keep on watching. So I'm going to start off with foundation brushes. So favorite number 5, and this is no particular order. These are just my top 5 favorites I'll take with me forever. So this is the iconic London HD Blend Brush. Now this is the second largest size. If there is an actual name of this, I'll pop it up on the screen, but you can't purchase them individually. That's the only downfall of this iconic London set. It comes in either like the full kit with eye brushes, or it has the four-piece face brush set. I love this size in particular because I have a pretty small head, and it just is the perfect size to just blend out that foundation, and it just keeps the coverage so full. So if you like full coverage, this is your girl. It also blends really easy. It just seamless, and it's just all around a great brush. I actually reviewed these 2 after a month of using them, so I have a video, I'll link it down in the description box, going over all 4 of these brushes, and I do like all 4, so for me that's worth the investment. This is the largest size. It's kind of big, I won't lie. Now that I've gotten used to the whole set, I don't use the biggest one as much unless I'm like really in the rush, or if I haven't done my eye makeup first, then I'll do this as my foundation brush. But otherwise, it's just a little too big if my eye makeup's already done. So that's why I like this size. Second size down, beautiful, love the finish. And I'm just gonna mention this one. It's not necessarily my favorites, but because it came in the set, I'll mention this. This is a little tiny brush that's better for concealer, or really what I like it for is getting right in between the brows. So if you do your eye makeup first and your brows first, and you have trouble going around your brows, check out this brush because it could just skirt right around, right in between the brows, and you can even get into your nose nook and cranny right there if you need that. And if you like this brush and the looks of that, you have to buy the whole set anyway, so don't feel like it's a waste, because it's good. Now next up, I actually use 2 separate times. I love this brush for concealer. You can use the iconic London HD Blend Brush set, or you can try this BH Cosmetics Rose Romance set. If you're looking for a face brush that will work for concealer or foundation, I just personally like it for concealer. This Rose Romance set from BH Cosmetics is awesome. I actually had a couple favorites in my eye brush video, and it just blends out the concealer so nicely, but again, it keeps it full coverage. It doesn't dilute the concealer down. It doesn't blend away to nothing. It keeps that full coverage bang-a-rang, baby. And I can go in with this before I apply my foundation when I want to conceal my cheeks like I do, and or I can use it after my foundation, and it doesn't move around the foundation. It's not too stiff. It does have some flexibility to it, and it's just beautiful. Very soft, very good, loving that. And these are super affordable. It's like the same price for a whole set as you would normally pay for like 1 brush, so love these, love them. All the rest of the brushes, interestingly enough, are like the same brand. The Wet n Wild face powder brushes I love. This is like the pro line that they have, and then during the holiday season, and I've seen like one other time they came with like a mini set, but during the holidays they come out with this 10-piece brush set, and each time I've bought them, and one of these were included in each time. So this one right here with the regular handle was from 2017, and this is from 2018, just this recent holiday season. If you could still find the set, I think that that's worth it, but I think they just have the pro set. The pro set is like $80, but these holiday ones are like 30, and then sometimes 50% off, so $15. But they do sell them individually, so I'll link them individually down below, and they are so soft. When I first reviewed these brushes, I compared it to a little fluffy bunny tail. He's so cute. I just love it. And it just puts on just enough powder, not too much, and just dusts away, and it just sticks, and it's just perfect. All around a great powder brush. Now the next one is also from the Wet n Wild set, but you can buy individually. Wet n Wild has some really, these brushes are great. I love them. So this is kind of, what do they call this? I think they call this the contour brush. I use it for bronzing though. I'm not one of those girls that likes to take a big old, like something like this, and just bronze away. I like just concentrated little areas and then blended. I don't like to really pack on the bronzer. So if you like just a subtle bronzer, then I love this brush for that. It's just a little bit tapered and it's very soft and fluffy, so it blends out beautifully. I take it right into the nook of my cheekbone after I've laid down my contour. I concentrate it a little bit in that area, and then I blend kind of like up and towards my lips. And then it just gives me the perfect blended bronze. I can even take it on my forehead. It just deposits just enough color without it being like overly tanned bronze situation. It's just enough, just love it. And these pointed handles, you guys, are so nice. So many of my brushes in here are pointed, and it helps me be able to fit more in. I love it. By the way, this skull is from, it was from Michael's after Halloween. This is like a little, I don't know, but I was like, that's funny. I'm gonna make him have like crazy hair, and it's like a little brush holder. I love it. And my brush cup for my eye brushes was actually a candle that I repurposed. Hello, resourceful DIY girl. All right, we have one more brush, and this I love, and I've seen a lot of other brands have this style brush, so I don't think that this is exclusive. Well, most of these aren't exclusive with one brand, except the Iconic London. Those ones are kind of unique to me. But this is another Wet n Wild one. I know, another one. I used to be a big fan of using a fan brush to apply highlighter. Not anymore, baby. Once these came into life, it was like bang-a-rang. If you like that full-on lining highlight, you'll love brushes like this. These ones are super affordable, super duper soft. It applies so much highlighter, but what's nice about this is I can concentrate it. I first concentrate it in like a little line to get that boom, and then I take the side of the brush and I just gently blend it out. And because they're so soft and flexible, it allows me to be multi-purpose with it, so I don't have to go in with different brushes. It just deposits just beautifully. So much blinding highlighter. I love it. If you don't like a blinding highlight, if you want it more subtle, maybe something like a fan brush, something like this, you know, to go in. Another Wet n Wild one. So there is that. Those are my top 5 favorite face brushes. Do we have any in common? I want to know. And what are your favorite face brushes? Do you have any that I haven't mentioned? This is another one that I like, little bonus, little real techniques for under the eyes. What is this? Setting brush. Little tiny setting brush. Remember when these were all over YouTube? People talk about them all the time, and nobody talks about them, and I literally use it every time. So anyways, if you aren't subscribed to me and you want to be a part of my little fam bam, you know what to do. And if you don't, I'll tell you, go down and hit that little red subscribe button. That way you get notified when I post videos, which is at least 3 times a week, all beauty related. But that's it for today, you guys. That's all I have to say about that. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope that every single one of you out there have a great, freaking awesome, wonderful, beautiful day. And just like my last top 5 favorite Friday favorite, Ashley here with AHM Artistry, and showing you me applying these face brushes. So you guys can see firsthand why? Film some makeup video. Ashley here with Hello?